Castle, where we've got a matinee showing of an early season KMAC rivalry where the Golden Knights from Northmor are going to square off against the Bulldogs from East Knox. And it's streaming directly to you on your TV, tablet, computer, or smartphone. And it all comes to you next.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Available to care for your athlete with same-day appointment options. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dead. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Hello and welcome back to the Castle. Storm Blunchley, as per usual, as per the recommendations, always joined by, of course, the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, we got an early showcase of some KMAC rivalry here at the Castle.
An early season tilt this is going to be, Storm. Both teams need this win. Northmor and East Knox on the up and up here in the KMAC. This is going to be a big game going into the latter half of the season.
East Knox sitting at 3-2 right now overall. Northmor at 3-3, so a pretty even matchup we got. Northmor did win last season 48-38, and that was on January 13th of 2021. This is a little bit of a revenge tour for East Knox, looking to get an early season KMAC win.
Northmor picked up the win last year, upset them down in East Knox 48-38, as you alluded, Storm. So East Knox looking to come in and siege the castle, as some would say, and pick up a big win on the road.
As we take a look at our team spotlight for East Knox, first-year head coach Mandy Todd Garrett, it's always a little bit difficult to get over those freshman jitters.
It's going to be a little bit different, obviously, coming in for these girls to a new season, a new coach. Just the little things are going to be different. I'm sure the culture is going to stay the same that Coach Chip Posdorek instilled in this program. But practice is going to be different. Some of the game plan is going to be different. But she's done a good job so far. They're out to a 3-2 start and 2-1 in the KMAC, and she's got her girls rolling.
Yeah, it's always, I feel like, difficult to kind of establish, a winning way your first year, but I'm sure that's just something that will come with experience as we take a listen in to our national anthem. Stepping back into the booth now, we're going to take a look at the Northmor team spotlight, of course, on our pregame, sponsored by Avita Health Systems. Work well with Avita. Garrett, head coach Freddie Beachy, Northmor off to kind of an even start here in the early goings.
Better start than they had last year. Only 5 wins to their name. 5-17 they finished with was the record. 3-3 now, so halfway there to those wins that they had last season. They beat a 4-2 Fredericktown team just a couple nights ago, 58-47. Lexi Wenger is a driving force for this team. She's a leading scorer for the Knights with 14.6 points per game. I believe that is second in the KMAC conference.
Now we will transition into our keys to the game. First, starting off with the visiting East Knox Bulldogs. Lock down Lexi Wenger, of course. Shoot your shot, and a couple of key players for the Bulldogs. Laura Keith, a senior guard for this team, averaging 14 points per game, and Alexandria Majors, a senior as well, averaging 12 points per contest.
They beat Mount Gilead a couple nights ago, 41-33. Did it on the defensive end that night. We've seen them storm a couple nights ago down in Howard, Ohio. They dominated a Lucas team, beat them by, I believe, 22. And that night, Keith and Majors combined for 44 of East Knox, 76 points. Keith averages 14 points a game, the leading scorer for East Knox, and shoots a healthy 33% from downtown.
We're going to quickly get to our Northmor keys to the game. Let Lexi feast. Of course, this offense runs majority through Lexi Wenger. Close out on those three-point shooters, and a couple of key players, of course. Lexi Wenger already 1,000 points on her career.
I think the battle tonight's for him is going to be, can Reagan Swihart and Lexi Wenger box out down low? They've been doing it all season. It's almost a costly turnover, and it's going to be a shame that Mielek gets the steal here early in the contest and gets to go for an easy 2-point lead.
Quick basket for the Bulldogs as they jump out to a quick 2-0 lead. 3-point try on the way from Northmor. That one goes again, so buckets coming quickly for both squads here.
Northmor really coming out shooting the 3-ball. Used to seeing East Knox do that to start Storm, but Northmor gave them a taste of their own medicine and knocked down the triple.
East Knox now on offense, almost a turnover, able to corral it. That one goes as well for the East Knox Bulldogs.
We've seen that a lot from Majors against Lucas. She loves that mid-range jumper, and they got to be able to penetrate her out of the painted area and make her take some tough shots.
Rebound corralled by the Bulldogs. They go the other way now. Quick shot on the way early in the possession. That one's not going to fall. Rebound from Northmor, but they're going to tag them with a double dribble, so that's going to be a turnover for the Golden Knights. Another shot on the way for Northmor. That one doesn't, or excuse me, for East Knox, doesn't fall. Offensive rebound. Working it around the perimeter. Almost tipped away once again. 3-point shot from Keith. Not going to go deep. Rebound goes to the Golden Knights. Northmor resetting things now. Northmor being awfully patient on this offensive possession, just moving the ball around a lot. 3-point try. No good as well, and another rebound for the Bulldogs.
We've seen Keith against Lucas continue to shoot her shot even when it wasn't going in, and finally in the fourth quarter, the lid came off the basket, and she was raining threes left and right. Took her first three on the last possession, couldn't get it to go. I'm sure she's going to continue to shoot.
Northmor on the other end. Trying to get some offense going. Had a three-pointer early. No luck from the field such far. East Knox mid-range try on the way. That one rattles around, takes a friendly bounce and falls.
Looks like we got an injured Golden Knight on the floor, Storm. Looks like she might have rolled her ankle.
Injury is nothing you ever really want to see, but unfortunately it is part of the game. All we can do is hope that it's nothing serious. Hope that all it is just a rolled ankle, as the Northmor training staff is attending to her.
But she is able to walk off on her own power, Storm, so obviously a good sign. Hopefully she's able to get back out there and help her team.
And that is Swihart taking a seat on the bench, getting some further evaluation as Northmor inbounds the basketball. Dennison has it for them. Now over to Wanger, dribbles to her right, kicks it back out, 3-point line. Northmor once again with some great ball movement. 3-point on the try on the way from Wanger. Offensive rebound, a little too strong, not going to go. Another offensive board for the Knights. Straight up and in off the glass. Terrific possession for the Knights.
Nice rebound right there, getting it high off the glass and then putting it back off the top of the window for two.
East Knox the other way. Keith has it. Looking for her shot. Back to Majors. Now Keith once again. Looking for a screen. She gets it 2 steps behind the arc. That one finds a home in the bottom of the net.
You got to be able to be face guarding her, Storm, at all times. If she gets a shot, she's going to take it. Keith will make you pay, and so will Wanger on the other end, right back at you.
Yeah, trading buckets now. It seems when one team scores, the other one comes right back and does it as well. As East Knox trying to take possession, almost a turnover. Wanger got a fingertip on it, but it will sail out of bounds. It will be East Knox basketball. Smith with the inbound to Majors. Now back to Smith on the right wing. Resetting things, takes a screen, gets it to Keith. Now back up top to Majors. Keith, another 3-point try on the way. That one high off the rim and out. Offensive rebound for the Bulldogs, not going to go either. Northmor the other way, quick 2-point try from inside the arc. That one falls.
We talked pregame, Storm, about both teams have struggled to get to the free throw line, both bottom 2 in the KMAC conference, as Keith cues up another 3, but not going to get it to go. East Knox, Shanda Mielek will get the offensive rebound. She gets 5 of those a game, and Keith again, Storm, no hesitation. Move on to the next shot, knocks it down. Her second triple today.
That's what you like to see, as always, when you're a shooter. You like to have that confidence that your shot is going to go down. Three-point try for the Knights this time. Not going to go. Offensive rebound for Wanger. Another offensive rebound. Three-point try on the way. That was Caudill trying that one. Not going to go. Mid-range now. Also off target, so East Knox the other way. East Knox trying to get all the way into the lane. That they will do. It will be off the target. Now it's going to be a Northmor one-on-none fast break all the way to the cup. And that one's going to be a foul.
First free throws of the night for either squad. Just talked the previous possession about both of these teams struggling to get there. This one's going to be from Riley Johnson, the junior. Let's see if she can knock down these two freebies.
So the first one falls for her. We take a look at our Park National Bank replay. Looked clean to me, but guess the ref saw something different from his angle. Riley Johnson unable to get her second to fall. With 2:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Mielik has it. Gets it over to Majors. She tries a three-pointer. No good. Wanger with the strong defensive rebound. That is going to be a defensive foul, a blocking foul on the Bulldogs, so Northmor will retain possession of the basketball.
Substitutions are going to check in for Northmor.
Northmor trying to set something up out of bounds. They get a mid-range try out of it. That one falls through the bottom of the net.
So both teams going back and forth here in the early goings of the first quarter. Each team taking shots. Let's see which team can hit the haymaker.
East Knox now on offense. Swing the ball around the perimeter. 1 point game in favor of the Bulldogs. 1:40 left to go here in the first. Smith has it, mid-range try. Around the rim and out, offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. That one goes up and in for East Knox.
Big rebound right there for East Knox. That's exactly what they got to do when you got Wanger and Swihart down there grabbing up at least 12 boards a game. Let's see what they can do here.
Rebound for Northmor, not going to go. East Knox the other way. That's Majors out in transition, gets it over to Smith, back to Majors, fakes the three-pointer. Now three-point arc. Keith not going to take that one, decides to swing it back around. Majors a couple steps behind the three-point line, front iron and out.
Majors not afraid to let it fly either. Storm from downtown. Typically see Keith, the three-point shooter, but Majors can get it done as well.
Another offensive rebound for the Golden Knights, and a three-pointer falls for the Knights as well.
So both teams looking to knock down some tray balls here today, and so far they're doing so.
Northmor with a score on their last possession. Now it will be East Knox with the basketball. Three-pointer from Smith. And the three-pointers are flying here in the early goings of this one as Wanger is in a run-out one-on-one, able to get by the defender and put the layup in the basket.
Nice body control right there from Wanger. Not letting the defender get any piece of the ball, keeping it away from her. As Keith cues up a three, can't get it to go, and Northmor will see if they can get something off before the horn.
1 second left. Just dribble it out, and that's going to do it here for the first quarter. Make sure you stay right here. We're going to have second quarter action underway, but for now, you've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Here we go now. Here we go now.
Ohio.
Second quarter action already underway as it starts with almost a Northmor steal. East Knox able to corral it. Bounce pass there from Smith. That layup attempt isn't going to go, saved by the Bulldogs, and Keith is going to try a mid-range shot, not going to go, scramble for the basketball. Northmor ends up coming up with it.
Refs letting them play here today. Physical down low. Surprised there was a no call on the other side. But we're going to get a call here. It's going to be a jump ball. And possession is going to stay with Northmor.
So Northmor will have the basketball. Wanger with a beautiful Euro step, a little too strong off the back of the iron and out. And the basketball will change hands into possession of the Bulldogs.
Tremendous move right there from Wanger. Just a little too strong. Couldn't get it to go. Hit the back of the rim and rimmed out.
Majors has it, gets it over to Smith at the top of the key. Now over to Montgomery. Takes a screen from Keith. Smith on the three-point line, decides to pull the trigger from three. Not going to fall on a rebound for the Golden Knights. Wanger all the way on the other end. A jump stop and a quick shot will not go. A couple of attempts for the Golden Knights.
Oh, nice move right there from Majors. Got the defender to almost fall, and a lot of contact going on Storm down there. I'm surprised the refs are let them get this physical. Thought there could have been a foul on Northmor there on the Majors jump shot, but nonetheless, East Knox will retain the possession anyway.
Smith set to inbound. Floats it over the top to Mielik. She thought about the three. Now dribbles inside. Quick mid-range try, and that one falls.
Nice hesitation move right there from Shanda Mielik. Got the defender on her heels and then drove right by her for the midi.
Things all tied up at 16 now. There's a gorgeous lead pass inside. Layup attempt won't go. Mielik the other way. Majors has it right now. The other number 4, Ziegler, right there on her as she bounce passes to Keith. She dribbles to her right. A lot of contact right there. No reach-in foul or call, and that will be a turnover for the Bulldogs. Northmor the other way, three-point attempt. That one falls, so the three-pointers coming in bunches for both teams.
It's the last person you want to leave out there on an island. Wanger with a tremendous pass, and Coach Mandy Todd of East Knox is going to elect to call a timeout and reset things.
Yeah, kind of slow things down. Reset your team. Get them back into their feng shui. Get them in the right mindset.
Lexi Wanger, the leading scorer for the Golden Knights, and on the other end, it's been Mielik and Majors, and then of course Keith knocking down a couple tray balls here in this early season KMAC conference matchup here at the Castle.
And Garrett, the three-pointer, such a big part of both of these teams' repertoire, and they're letting you know early.
They've been shooting threes left and right, Storm, whenever they get the chance. As soon as Keith touches it and she's behind the three-point line, her first instinct is to pull the trigger, as well as a couple other girls here on the floor. So if you like some deep three-point shots, Storm, make sure you stay here and watch this one.
Smith has it, finds it inside, blocked by Wanger. Northmor now the other way. Wanger has it, gets it over to Ziegler. She goes up with it, and that one falls. Northmor expanding their lead.
Tremendous English right there off the backboard. Got it to spin in. I believe this is the biggest lead of the day here for the Golden Knights, up 5.
I believe this is the biggest lead for either team. It's been a tightly contested ball game here through about a quarter and a half. As Smith once again sideline ready to inbound. Smith trying to get it in deep in the 5 count, and they will get the turnover. Some great team defense there from the Golden Knights.
Northmor now can put a stamp on this run if they can get a shot here and really put East Knox in a tough position here before the second half.
Wenger on the backdoor cut. Beautiful touch off the glass, and it falls.
The offense beginning to warm up for the Golden Knights. Passing the ball is where it's going to start. And right there, tremendous pass down to Wenger. She's now up to 9.
East Knox the other way, trying to get inside. They will. And that'll be our first foul of the night, I believe, for the East Knox. And they will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Perfect chance to cut into this lead. Clock stopped. Get the opportunity to shoot 2 free throws and cut this back down to 5.
First attempt not going to go. 0-1 to start things off here for the Bulldogs at the free throw line. Couple of substitutions for both teams here. 4:48 left to go here in the second quarter. Second free throw attempt on the way. That one no good either, so no made free throws on that attempt.
Majors and Keith back in the game for the Bulldogs. The leading scorers are going to look to go to the hot hand here and see if one of them can get going.
Northmor swinging the ball around the perimeter. They get it over to the corner where Marshall's waiting for it. She gets trapped by a host of Bulldogs. Riley Johnson, 3-point try. Back iron and out. Another offensive rebound for the Knights. And another 3-point try, not going to fall. Rebound being battled for. I believe it's going to end with a foul. And the East Knox Bulldogs will take possession. So Divin will check out for the Bulldogs. And Majors will orchestrate the offense as she gets it across the half-court line. Picks up her dribble, tipped away, almost a backcourt violation, not quite, as Majors with a bounce pass over to Mielik. Decides to reset things. Keith has it. Pull-up try on the way, and that one finds the bottom of the net.
A couple Northmor fans are wanting a backcourt violation. I think the ball was tipped. That's what the ref alluded to. So East Knox was able to retain possession, and then Laura Keith was able to knock down the jumper.
Turnover for Northmor. On the other end, Majors dribbles to her left, tries to create a shot in the lane. I guess that one was tipped as there was no travel call. Northmor out in transition. They do not have numbers. As Riley Johnson resets the offense for the Golden Knights, gets it back up top to Dennison. Now to Dial, back to Riley Johnson. Dribbles to her right, 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter, and that was a very obvious travel for the ref to call on the Golden Knights.
Wenger's going to check back in for Northmor. They need her offense. She is the leading scorer for them. Not only here today, but for the Golden Knights on the season. Second in KMAC with 14.6 points per game.
Majors the other way for East Knox. Swings it over to Mielik. Mielik with the double team right there on her. Finds a way to escape, trying to put the moves on Wenger. 3-point try from Keith. Not going to fall, and that's going to be an over-the-back foul on the Knights. So East Knox will retain possession, and that's something you never want to do. You never want to give away free possessions, especially when you're in the driver's seat of the game.
Golden Knights looking to trap the ball at the top of the key and force Mielik to turn it over. As Keith again, Storm going to queue up a 3. This one's not going to go, and Northmor will rebound.
Three-point try from Caudill, way downtown, not going to fall. Another big offensive rebound for the Knights, but that one sails out of bounds, and it's going to be East Knox basketball.
So Northmor has an opportunity to extend this lead, but so far, on the last couple of possessions, haven't been able to do so. East Knox defense has been stepping it up, but their offense here in the second quarter has been sluggish.
East Knox on offense. Double team on Keith. Getting trapped, and that's going to be a timeout call for the Bulldogs. And Garrett, a smart timeout there, as that one could have been easily a turnover.
Surprised they weren't going to call it at least a jump ball. I believe Northmor had their hands on the basketball. Did matter. A ref said that Mandy Taub was able to get the timeout call in first. So now an opportunity to get some points on the board. Much needed points, too. Bulldogs have been sluggish here in the second quarter and struggling to score the basketball.
Garrett, like I said earlier, a big thing we saw a lot of tonight, or excuse me, this afternoon, is the three-point shot. And these aren't just right on the line, regular spot-up threes. These are 2-3 steps behind the three-point arc.
Both teams are looking to knock down some three-point basketball behind the three-point arc. And we've seen on the last possession storm that Northmor had, Caudell, she was by 2 or 3 steps behind the three-point line and without no hesitation was wanting to pull that three. And that's a good sign to see if you're a coach, that your players have confidence in their ability to knock down shots. And once a shooter gets going, Storm, as we've mentioned, not only today but in past broadcasts, it's going to be hard to stop. And Keith is beginning to warm up for the Bulldogs, but they just got to find somebody else that can get going.
And the thing about a great three-point shooter, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when they get hot. At what point will they find their touch from behind the arc? Out of the timeout, Smith has it. Double team coming from the Golden Knights. It's been giving the Bulldogs a little bit of trouble. A little too aggressive on defense, as the Northmor Knights are going to pick up a foul. Garrett, if you're East Knox, though, you got to draw up something to break that double team. It has been giving them fits all afternoon so far.
Don't want to pick up your dribble either, because that means it's so hard to get by somebody, obviously. You got to be able to get a teammate and picking the ball up at the top of the key. Leads to things like that. Turnover from Keith and a travel.
Northmor looking to protect this lead they have built here with 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. It's going to be a foul call on the Bulldogs. Ziegler has it, bounce pass inside to Wenger. Quick dribble, and that one off the glass and in.
Wenger now in double digits. That's her 11th bucket of the contest. Getting it done for Northmor inside.
East Knox the other way. Let's see if Northmor will bring the double team once again. Try to create another turnover. Almost get one right there. Not going to get it in. They will actually get it right there. As Northmore trying to take it the other way. Wenger deep in the paint. Bounce pass. Shot attempt on the way. Wenger battling for the rebound. She comes up with it. Three-point try, no good. And another scrap for the basketball. Ends up with some bodies on the floor.
See if East Knox can beat this trap storm. Northmor doing a great job double teaming as soon as they cross the half-court line. East Knox has got to be able to do something to beat this.
Let's see if Majors and her supporting cast can get things done as she picks up her dribble way behind the three-point arc. Swings it over to Mielik. Puts up a mid-range try. Battle for the board comes up in the hands of the Bulldogs. That's going to be a travel call and a turnover for the Bulldogs. Ziegler the other way, hands it off to Brinkman. Three-point try from Caudill, and that one goes from behind the arc.
East Knox in desperate need of a bucket here, now down double digits, 28 to 18 point game here. 10-point advantage for the Golden Knights. Let's see if East Knox can finally beat this trap and get a bucket.
Deep in the paint, not going to go. Rebound corralled by Northmor. They have it in transition. 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Another three-point try on the way. Wanger trying to get the rebound. Will not get it, and that's going to do it for the first half here, where the Northmor Golden Knights lead the East Knox Bulldogs 28-18. We're going to be right back with some halftime stats. But for now, you've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athletes with same-day appointment options. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is proud to partner with Northmor High School to provide a healthier community. We are healthcare experts close to home, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School.
Hello and welcome back to the castle, where of course Storm Bluntschli joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, at the halftime break, the Northmor Golden Knights lead the East Knox Bulldogs 28-18. Taking a look at the stats, Northmor with 7 field goals, 4 threes, 12 rebounds, 4 fouls, 4 turnovers, shooting 50% from the free throw stripe, 1 of 2. And for the Bulldogs, 6 field goals, 2 threes, 7 rebounds, 3 fouls, 9 turnovers. shooting 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Garrett, give me your takeaways.
I think the big takeaway from those stats is the turnovers for East Knox, 9 of them. Not going to get it done here on the road against a very tough defensive squad in Northmor. And then a little surprising stat on their Storm, as I think the Northmor shooting from downtown has been better than East Knox. They've been a little bit more consistent. Wenger's knocked down a couple of them. And Keith has been the lone sniper out there for East Knox with 2 threes. But East Knox's offense has been very slow in the second quarter. Majors only with 4 points. Keith is the leading scorer with 8. So they got to find something to beat that trap that Coach Freddie Beachy implemented in the second quarter. In East Knox, it was giving them fits.
Definitely, Garrett, and I'm sure the three-pointers will continue to come as the game drones on. And another big thing, Garrett, has been the second chance opportunities for the Lady Knights. The rebounding has been especially effective, especially on the offensive end.
We've seen Swihart go down in the first couple minutes of the game, Storm. She is the second leading rebounder on that team, so obviously that's a big loss. But Wenger and company have picked it up. They're out rebounding East Knox 12-7. Let's see if they continue to do that in the second half. That's going to be a big reason. If East Knox can't get those second opportunities off those three-point misses, it's going to be a long day for them.
And Garrett, I know you mentioned it a little bit earlier on the broadcast. Only 4 total free throws have been shot, 2 from each team. I mean, wow, I don't know if I've ever, seen that little amount of free throws being shot.
Both teams are bottom 2 in the KMAC for getting to the free throw line, and I think that's a big reason why they shoot so many threes. They're very good at shooting threes and knocking them down, so they don't really have to drive that much to the cup and get that contact ahead of the free throw line. So let's see which team maybe decides to change up their play style a little bit, take it into the paint, and see if they can go to the free throw line, stop the clock, and get some easy freebies.
That's going to do it for the Avita halftime report. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back on the other side of this commercial timeout with some second half action. But for now, you've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athletes with same-day appointment options. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is proud to partner with Northmor High School to provide a healthier community. We are healthcare experts close to home, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
second half action already underway here at the Castle Storm. Bluntschli, of course, as always, as per the usual, joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, I want to make that intro longer and longer every time I say it, I think.
You have, Storm, since the day we started doing the commentary, being up in the booth. Each time you do make it longer, but East Knox changing up the strategy, starting the second half, as we talked about at the halftime break, where they're going to elect to drive into the paint and see if they can get some foul shots. They have here so far. That's Natalie Smith, but can only convert on one of them.
Gets the shooter's touch there with the backspin on the basketball as Northmor takes it the other way, almost turned over. Bodies on the floor once again. That was a common sight in the first half. A lot of aggressive play as there's another three-pointer from the Knights, but that was a lot of aggressive and physical play and not a lot of fouls there in the first half.
Refs were letting the players play on the floor as Keith knocks down a three, and just like that, Storm, it's a 6-point game. 4-0 run here for the Lady Bulldogs.
Three-point try on the way from Northmor. That one off the rim and out. Rebound track down for the Knights.
Whew.
Opportunity there right at the 10. Isn't able to get it to go. East Knox the other way. East Knox driving inside. That one was, I believe, the block, and that's going to be another trip to the free throw line for the Bulldogs.
So East Knox being a little more aggressive, driving to the cup. Shanda Mielek, that was on the offensive rebound. Snatched it out of the air, took some contact, at the free throw line for two.
Two quick fouls for the Knights as that one comes up short on the free throw attempt. Mielek converts her second attempt at the free throw line. Aggressive defense here from the Bulldogs as Northmor is trying to work it around the perimeter. Three-point try once again. That one able to convert, and East Knox expands their lead.
Beautiful ball movement from Northmor, swinging around and knocking down the three ball. Much needed to get on the board here in the second half.
East Knox now on offense. Smith has it. Double screen right there from Mielek and Keith. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights. Sorry, my brain stopped working there for a second. Deep inbound pass to Majors. Three-point try from Keith. Rebound pulled down by Wanger. Transition now. Northmor trying to set something up. Wanger on the right wing. Fakes right, goes left, drives inside, leaves the pass up there, but a little too much mustard with the pretzel, and that's going to be a turnover. I love pretzels and mustard, man.
Already 5:55 left, Storm. You're already starting to get a little hungry. Just had food not too long ago. Big shock.
What do you mean? We had McDonald's like, ooh. Scrap for the ball on the floor. Smith able to come out with it. Mielek three-point try on the way. Not going to fall. Offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Wanger right there on Mielek. Back up top, Mielek resets the offense. Majors now bringing things out. Caudill guarding her. Trying to run a down screen here for Keith, trying to get her open on the three-point line. Three Northmor Knights try to close out as Majors picks up her dribble, gets it over to Mielek. East Knox really taking their time on this possession. Perfectly telegraphed as Northmor able to get in the passing lane, however, not able to save it, turn it right back over, bounce pass into Mielek, and that's a huge block from Wanger, getting inside on the defensive end and a little bit of extracurricular activity down there on the floor.
Get that cheese out of here, Storm, said Northmor with the block. Swats it out of here. Foul is going to be on the floor, called on East Knox, and Northmor with the ball back.
Anyways, back to what I was saying earlier, Garrett. We did eat before we came, but, I mean, come on. That was like 2 hours ago. I'm starting to get a little hungry for dinner, and I think I'm going to have some. Is it dinner time?
It's not even 4
Oh, my
yet.
gosh, it's not even 4 o'clock. These matinee games got my schedule all mixed up as Wanger with a Euro step and drops it right in the cup. Put just enough sauce on that one to get it to go.
Defense was all over, but it didn't matter. Got the floater to go over top the defender. Lead back up to 10.
Majors has it now over to Mielek. Wanger right there on her. Northmor trying to play a little bit more aggressive on the three-point line, not give up too many open threes. Smith with a hand right in her face. Not going to get it tracked down by the Bulldogs. Mielek bounce pass, right idea, just maybe a second too late as that's going to be a turnover for the Bulldogs. Out in transition, that's going to sail out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Northmor as a Golden Knight will check in. That'll be Montgomery checking in for the Golden Knights. 3:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Deep inbounds to Wanger. She dribbles to her right. Another would-be bounce pass and a jump ball. As a couple of players got tangled up. Possession arrow points towards the Knights.
Northmor looking for their 4th win on the year. East Knox going for win number 4 as well.
Wanger thought about the 3 ball. Step back, kicks it back out. Beautiful fake right there. Gets the defender up in the air. Leads to a wide open mid-range try. Won't fall. Rebound for the Bulldogs. Majors now has it. Swings it over to Smith. Smith looking to work it to Keith. Picks up her dribble. Aggressive Northmor defense. Not going to get rewarded. No double dribble either. Trying to float it inside. Won't be able to. Bodies on the floor. Mid-range try. Really tried to sell that jump shot foul. And Garrett, I believe that was part of the new rule changes. You're not going to get that call anymore for that unusual launch angle.
Try to get the foul there with a little bit of acting, but couldn't get it to go. And Northmor, see what they can do as Wanger puts just enough touch off the window for 2, and now East Knox down 12 points, and Coach Todd has to call timeout.
That was a little bit of a Trae Young move right there, really trying to sell that foul. Not going to get the call, but Northmor able to score on the other end.
I will say this, Storm, from my angle, it did look
like a foul.
It did look like a foul.
That.
So maybe not acting.
I was a big actor when I played. I always would yell or whatever when I'd smack my own wrist to make the sound, things like that. I was always trying to get away with those ticky-tack fouls.
It's a chess match, Storm, and you always got to get the upper hand somehow, some way, and Major's trying to get it there, but couldn't get to the foul line. Ref elected to call a no call.
Got to have that, 1,000 IQ, that galaxy brain. You really got to make sure you have the upper hand in every facet.
Make sure you stay tuned to OH.REPORT social media, Storm. We got a couple games coming later tonight. Western Reserve travels to the Cougars Den for both Lady Hoops and Boys Hoops. I believe the Lady Hoops tip off at 6, and then the boys follow at 7:30.
Now with Crestview comfortably, I think, in the driver's seat for the Firelands Conference, 2-0, correct, or 3-0?
2-0.
2-0. Do you think that this is the game that's going to decide the Firelands Conference tonight?
Well, Western Reserve won it last year, but they did lose a lot of guys, a lot of seniors. But Monroeville is also a tough team to look out for. So the Firelands Conference right now is still wide open. And so is the Lady KMAC.
Smith trying to get to the free throw line. Will off of that foul. A little too much contact. So I believe that the East Knox Bulldogs have tripled their free throw attempts so far here just in the third quarter alone than they had in the total in the first half.
I believe most of them have come from Natalie Smith as well, but They haven't been able to capitalize once they get their Storm. They only shoot a 63% percentage from the charity stripe, so they got to be able to convert these easy freebies.
That one able to go, and yeah, 3 for 8 now for the Bulldogs. So that's quite a few points that they're leaving at the charity stripe as Northmor trying to expand their lead now on offense. Beautiful backdoor pass. Mid-range try isn't going to go. Another battle for the offensive rebound. And Garrett, you can tell these two are KMAC rivals because it's getting scrappy.
It's been scrappy all day long, and the refs have been letting them play. Second half, they've been a little closer to calling that whistle, calling that foul. But as the third quarter winds down, time is going to begin to become a factor, Storm. As the fourth quarter approaches, Bulldogs still down 11 points.
Majors has it, swings it over to Mielek, or excuse me, that is Salyers. Now Mielek has it, top of the key, dribble into her right, pull-up try on the way. A little bit of contact, not enough to warrant the foul, and that's going to be last touch by the Bulldogs, and Northmor is going to take it out of bounds. Ziegler across the half-court line for the Northmor offense. Swings it over to Wanger, looking to work it inside. They decide to swing it around the three-point arc, almost a steal for the Bulldogs, and Keith actually will come up with it. I believe they actually are going to call a foul on the Knights, so East Knox will take possession. Majors now the other way for East Knox. Gets it over to Salyers. Now Mielek has it. Dribbles to her left, hands it off to Smith. Mielek, three-point try. Finds the bottom of the net. East Knox starting to chip into the Northmor lead.
Much needed bucket that was right there. Get this back down to single digits. See if they can get a stop and get the last shot of the quarter.
Quick pass inside, gets into the painted area. Outside now is Marshall. She swings it around. Wanger has it. Smith right there on her. Dribbles to her right, met by 3 Bulldogs. That one's going to be a two-pointer, foot on the line. Not going to go. 1 minute left to play. Smith in transition. Smith gets all the way inside, but they're going to say got a little too aggressive with the basketball. That's going to be a carry and a turnover for the Bulldogs. So Northmor with 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Ziegler swings it over to Riley Johnson. Now back inside to Ziegler. Had Smith in the post, decides to bring it out. Ziegler getting on the floor to get that loose ball. Miscommunication on the pass. 20 seconds left now in the third quarter. Looks like Northmor is going to elect to hold this one for the last shot. Mid-range try, 10 seconds left. Fight for the rebound. Northmor comes up with it. 5 seconds now and counting. Northmor with another high arcing shot, not going to go, and that's going to do it for the third quarter as the Northmor Golden Knights lead the East Knox Bulldogs 35-27. Going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, but for now, you've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Available to care for your athlete with same-day appointment options. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
Fourth quarter action moments away here at the Castle. Storm Blunchley, of course, as always, as per the usual, as per most fans' request, joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett and Garrett Northmor, kind of starting to take or run away with this one, but East Knox really trying to claw their way back into it.
They got it down to 8 points now, just under double digits. Savvy veteran play right there from Majors to throw it off the Northmor defender to go out of bounds, but they've been slow to get the ball in the hoop in the third quarter. They got to get going. The three-point shots have not been falling today for the Bulldogs.
Mielek has it, like in the last game we saw featuring the East Knox Lady Bulldogs. You know, Keith usually misses fourth quarter, Garrett. You know, anything can happen, and if she gets hot, that's going to be scary for this Northmor lead.
Right there, I believe that was Majors knocking down that one. So now Storm down to 5 points. Got a very entertaining finish coming up.
5 points, as you said. Fourth quarter now, 7 minutes left to play. Working it side to Wanger. She back outside, 2 steps behind the three-point line. Not going to go. Long rebound by Mielek. Thought about pushing the tempo, slows it back down, gets it into the hands of Majors. Majors fakes the screen, goes one way. That's going to go high off the glass and in. Wow! What a play from Majors to dice the defense and finish with a strong 2.
Majors has had a quiet afternoon, Storm, until this fourth quarter. Now up to 9 points and got her team right back in the driver's seat. Now only down 3 points pending this free throw.
What a move right there. Faked right, drove left, absorbed the contact, and finish with beautiful English off the glass. The perfect, silky, smooth touch to get that one to go. Northmor now the other way as we take one more look at the Park National Bank replay. I mean, wow, got the defenders stumbling and everything, absorbs the contact. What a play there to get the old-fashioned three-point play. Northmor, quick inbounds play, not going to go. Another struggle for the rebound. Bodies on the floor. East Knox comes up with it. They're going to be out in transition. Bounce pass to Smith. She puts one up a little too strong. Northmor able to come down with it. Now I'm sure trying to slow things down and really trying to make every possession count. Wanger has it, top of the key, able to get by the defender. Smith, bounce pass almost taken away. Northmor retains possession. That's going to be a timeout, and the East Knox bench is electric with what they have just seen. What a comeback so far from the Bulldogs.
It was only a matter of time, Storm, before East Knox was able to start hitting their shots. They've been struggling all afternoon, but finally Majors able to knock down the three and then get the old-fashioned three-point play. A huge momentum swing and a 6-0 run by herself.
Look at that, just absorbing the contact, able to get it to go. Wow, one more time, Garrett. I mean, just check out this play. Fakes one way, gets the defender to bite, gets all the way inside, takes the contact, gets the call, and that one falls, and the Bulldogs are hyped.
High off the window, too, kissing it off the glass. Only down 2 points now. Northmor, they need a bucket desperately to get at least some of the momentum back in their favor.
You got to think that's probably why they called the timeout right there. Want to slow things back down. Got to make every possession count. Only a 2-point game. Still a lot of time left in this fourth quarter. And Garrett, guess what play the Lady Knights are running?
Going for the old stack play, Storm. How could you go wrong?
How could you go wrong with the stack play? If this doesn't lead to a bucket, I don't know. Maybe I should just retire or something, because stack is one of the most effective plays in basketball. Maybe not as effective as I remember, as they just inbound it deep into the three-point line. Turnover there. Smith able to come up with it. They got numbers in transition. Mielek now resets. Majors three-point try. Got the distance. Wow! Another three-point shot for the Bulldogs.
9-0 run from Majors herself, Storm. She's hit 2 triples and an old-fashioned three-point play, and now East Knox somehow has the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Hard fall there by Smith, selling out to try to get that basketball as we take a look at the replay. Majors left on an island by herself. Gorgeous rotation on the basketball. It's able to fall. Northmor scrambling to try to string together an offensive possession.
Got to go to Wenger here, the leading scorer on the team. See if she can get something down in the post. Puts up a floater, not going to get it to go. But do get the offensive rebound.
Out of the third quarter, someone must have put a lid on the Northmor bucket because they cannot seem to get anything going, as that's almost a turnover. Wide open mid-range shot. That one goes for the Lady Knights.
Something they desperately needed, not only to take the lead, but get some of the momentum and slow down this East Knox offense.
Who else but Majors driving inside, kicks it out to Mielik. Takes the screen, almost a carry right there. She's going to her right. Another mid-range try on the way for the Bulldogs. That's going to be out of bounds. No foul call right there, and the possession arrow, or excuse me, the possession is going to stay with the East Knox Bulldogs. And Garrett, in these situations, of course, you want to try to feed the hot hand. Majors right now on a tear here in the fourth quarter. Want to try to get it to her as much as possible.
Got to go to Major. She's on a 9-2 run by herself. Clawed this East Knox team out of the hole, but they get it down to Mielik down inside and somehow splits the defenders and gets it to go off the window.
1 point game now in favor of the Bulldogs. They haven't had the lead but outside of the fourth quarter here in a while, as that one's almost thrown away, able to get tracked down by the Golden Knights. Now outside, Swihart swings it back over. Now back into the hands of Caudill. Riley Johnson, free throw line attempt. Not going to go. Another scrappy fight for the rebound. Ends up in the hands of the Bulldogs. Majors now with the crowd behind her. Gets it across the timeline. Screen from Mielik. Another screen. Majors takes it to her left, trying to put on the dribble moves. Hands it off to Mielik. 4 minutes now left in the fourth quarter. 38-37, Bulldogs 1 point lead. East Knox trying to take their time, really get something out of this as Mielik finds a lane inside, pulls up for the Jimmy. Around the basket and out. It's going to be a foul on the floor, and that's going to stay in possession of the Golden Knights.
Would have been a big shot from Mielik if she could have got that one to fall in. Would have gave them their biggest lead of the night at 3, but now still a 1 point game.
A couple of players for each team, both check out. As Ziegler has it for the Golden Knights, swings it over to Caudill. Back to Ziegler, Montgomery has her. Wenger, three-point try, and what a huge answer for this red-hot East Knox offense.
Ice in her veins right there. Lexi Wenger knocking down the 3 ball, making it a 2 point game, and ups her total to 18 for today.
Surprised to not see the East Knox Bulldogs play through Majors, as that one's almost turned over. But Garrett, they really haven't been going to her, even though she, is pretty adept at creating her own shot.
She's typically looking to be that shot creator and get some mid-range jumpers, and she was the driving force of why East Knox was able to come back and take the lead. But now it's going to start defensively. East Knox is going to get some stops and then push the pace and see if they can get it to shooters like Majors and, of course, Keith.
Look at this. Mielik able to just get 2 defenders to bite. Down low. Never want to leave your feet if you're a defender, but Mielik using the pump fake in the perfect way just to get that 2-pointer to fall. And Garrett, is a 2-point game now in favor of the Golden Knights. And it's starting to get into crunch time, Garrett. That clock is starting to become a factor just a little bit.
Just a bit. Plenty of time for both squads to work anything they really want to do. No need to rush, but as it does begin to melt away, it is going to become a factor. Only a 1-possession game here late in the fourth.
That's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs, or excuse me, the Knights. So the Bulldogs will have it out of bounds. We'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity now. Garrett and the Bulldogs, it's a little scary for them. They haven't had a lot of success here from the free throw stripe.
They struggled not only tonight but all season long. Let's see if Majors, one of the better free throw shooters, can knock it down. And she gets the first one. So now a 1-point game. She is now up to 13 points.
3:17 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Both of those attempts fall for the Bulldogs. Knights the other way, bounce pass to Wanger. She has it on the right wing, trying to take a screen from her teammate. Dribbles inside, corner try on the way, three-pointer. No dice as that one gets into the hands of the Bulldogs, and that's going to be a foul going the other way. And Majors, I believe, not going to have an attempt at the free throw stripe this time, just an inbounds play.
And now another shooter checks back in for the Bulldogs. Keith was on the bench for the majority of the start of the fourth quarter. Got her fresh, Storm, for these last 3 minutes. Let's see if they get it to Keith.
Majors has it, 40-40 now. Tied. Smith with the double team. Garrett, they haven't been going to that at all here in the second half, but hey, as soon as they needed a stop on defense, they went right back to that trap.
Curious to see if they do that for the rest of the quarter. East Knox really hasn't been able to break it all night long. Never want to pick up your dribble. It just allows the defender to get two hands on it, and the refs have to call the jump ball.
Dennison has it, gets it over to Wanger. Trying to find Dennison once again, but picked off. Almost an interception there from Keith as she's trying, or excuse me, from Majors as she tries to get across the half-court line. Does. What a beautiful pass. That one hangs on the rim and falls out. Offensive rebound, and Majors once again gonna head to the charity stripe for a couple more.
As you always allude to, Storm, Majors with the frozen rope down low. Couldn't get it to go, but Wynn got the offensive rebound anyway. And we'll head to the free throw line and knocks down the first one for the 1-point lead. Now up to 16 for her.
And how many of those have come in just this fourth quarter alone? I mean, wow. She has just been lights out here in the final quarter of action, unable to get that one to fall. Northmor now the other way. Dennison has it. Quick three-point try. Air balls. Wanger tries to get the rebound, but Garrett, now the East Knox Bulldogs, they can do some damage here on this possession.
No need to rush anything. Time is in your favor, but if there's a good look, you want to take it. 1 point is not safe.
Who else but Majors bringing it across the half-court line. Takes a screen, takes another one from Keith. Little too aggressive on the screen as Keith is going to get tagged with the illegal screen, and possession will change hands. A big break for the Northmor Knights.
Didn't want to turn it over right there. That's the last thing you want to do. Give Northmor another opportunity to see if they can take a lead. See if they go back to their scorer in Wanger.
$1:50 left here to play in the fourth quarter. Wanger putting on the dribble moves, gets inside, three-point try to take the lead. Wow, what a shot! Oh my goodness. The three-point shooting has been deadly here in the fourth quarter. East Knox now, Mielik has it, 127, 2-point deficit here. Majors has it. Trying to get it into the hands of Keith, it seems. Smith with the screen. Almost loses possession. And does. That's going to be a turnover. Another huge break for the Northmor Knights.
Northmor now in the driver's seat. Only up 2 points, but the time is in their favor. If they can dribble some of this out and possibly get a foul call, head of the free throw line, or get something up and get an easy two.
Dennison has it. Smith right there on her. Smith with some aggressive defense. Gets inside. Three-point shot. Same spot. Not going to go. Offensive rebound. Another three-point try from Northmor. No daggers. There's still a battle for the rebound. Smith now 1-on-2. Fast break. Takes it herself. No good. Under a minute to play. And a huge break for East Knox, as that's going to be a Northmor turnover.
Looks like the ball just went off her foot, Storm. Out of bounds, and now see if East Knox can draw something up here out of the timeout. Only 47 seconds left. We might see some overtime here, Storm, if East Knox can get this to go and convert and tie this thing up.
You know, Garrett, I always love a good overtime match, that extra period. It just always has all the thrills that you want to see out of a, basketball contest. So, hey, I'm all for that overtime.
This is typically when you go to your best play, Storm. I know you would obviously draw up stack. Looks like East Knox might go with a little bit of box.
Maybe an elevator play out of the box set here. You never know. That's what's so deadly about box, Garrett. Anything can come out of it, but, hey, if I'm the coach here, I'm personally drawing up stack.
Curious to see if they go to Keith, who's been the three-point shooter, if they go to Majors.
Oh, Majors wide open. Elects to dribble inside. Not going to get it to go. Garrett, and gotta wonder what's going through Majors' head as she was wide open on the three-point arc. Maybe just a little bit of nerve setting in there.
Little hard to tell from this angle, but I didn't know if I seen any contact, Storm, down low on that shot. Refs are down there, didn't elect to call it, so let's see if East Knox can get a steal and get a stop.
Wanger now the other way, bounce pass inside, 1-on-3, almost a turnover, and will end up in the hands of Keith. She gets it over to Majors. Majors taking on 3 Knights, dribbles it back out. Wanger right there on her, takes 2 screens. Now elects to reset things. Smith has it on the three-point arc, takes the screen for Majors. Picks up her dribble, now back into the hands of Majors. 20 seconds left. Gonna have to get something going towards the hoop, and goes up, not gonna fall. And the East Knox Bulldogs are gonna need to foul, and that they will do, Garrett. But a little scary if you're Northmor. Only 4 attempts so far on the night.
Northmor shooting 69% from the free throw line. Gonna have to be the foul game here if East Knox can't get a steal. And they go to the stack play,
They,
Storm.
of course, go to the stack play, trying to get something to go, and they do get wide open. Going to need to foul. And not a lot of contact right there, but enough to warrant the foul as Northmor is going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Garrett, and even if she's able to knock down both of these, only a 4-point game.
If East Knox wouldn't have fouled right there, they would have had the steal. It fell right into Keith's arms, but have to do as soon as they get the ball. You got to foul immediately, stop this clock. Let's see if Northmor can capitalize.
Won't get it to go, but Wanger with a huge offensive rebound, ripped away by the Bulldogs. Going to have one more shot at it. 2 seconds, Majors at the horn. Oh my goodness, had the distance, but not going to get it to go. And the Northmor Knights are going to survive. The East Knox Bulldogs 43-41. Going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with some final stats as well as a player of the game interview. We're going to take a quick break, but for now, you've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athletes with same-day appointment options. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is proud to partner with Northmor High School to provide a healthier community. We are healthcare experts close to home, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dead. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Welcome back to the Castle. Our player of the game now sponsored by Killbuck Savings Banking. Of course, who else but Lexi Wenger, a senior, had 18 points tonight. And Lexi, dramatic fashion there at the end in the fourth quarter. Just talk to me about how you guys were able to get it done.
So we came out started off a little bit slow in the first half, came out, got a nice, decent lead on our belt. But we always know no matter what the lead at halftime is, you never know what we're going to do. Kind of start the second half kind of slow. Once we picked it back up and were able to kind of get a groove going, we just knew we had to slow the ball down. Like when we were getting those leads and then we were taking off too fast and turning the ball over a little more than we needed to. And so when the girls figured out just slow down, move the ball, we got the lead, let's keep it, and we'll get the win.
And it seemed like the three-point shot was a very heavily focused on thing for your guys' offense. Just tell me a little bit about how you guys are able to shoot the three ball so effectively.
Well, we shoot a lot at practice. The three ball is, we kind of live and die by it, which can be a good thing, but it can also be a not good thing if you're not on. So we put up a lot of shots at practice, and the girls are getting where they're shooting with confidence, and if they know if that ball's in their hands, they got to be shot ready when it gets there and put it up, and tonight it worked in our favor.
East Knox with a bit of a comeback there in the fourth quarter. What was the conversation like in those huddles there at the end in those timeouts that, you know, what was kind of going on? What was kind of being said?
Yeah, just kind of what I said earlier, it was slow down. Like, we were getting that rebound and we were taking off, and then we were turning it over in places we didn't need to. So he just kept saying, no, slow down, but keep moving the ball. So yeah, that was what the huddle was.
Alrighty, and lastly, a early season KMAC rivalry here, KMAC matchup. How does it feel to get a big conference win here at home?
Really good. We got to get the ones where we can, so this one was a good one.
All right, thank you very
You're welcome.
much,
Thank
Lexi.
you.
Go out and enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and congratulations. That's going to do it here. We're going to take a quick break, get Garrett back on the mic, and we will be right back with some final stats here at the Castle.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Ohio Health is the official sports medicine provider of Northmor High School. Available 24/7 to care for your athletes with same-day appointment options. We keep your athletes healthy and in the game. Ohio Health is proud to partner with Northmor High School to provide a healthier community. We are healthcare experts close to home, serving teams, parents, and all of Morrow County. Ohio Health. Believe in we.
Lender, craftsman, dog dad. We're more than our job titles, and you're more than an account number. The personal attention we provide comes from a promise to serve you with respect and compassion. By being responsive to your questions and taking time to understand your needs and goals, we give you more than just a place to bank. That's the more you can expect from Park National Bank. Find John or a banker near you at parknationalbank.com. Park National Bank, where you mean more.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Welcome back to the Castle, where the Golden Knights fend off the East Knox Bulldogs 43-41. Let's take a look at these stats, our final stats. Starting off with the Lady Knights, 11 field goals, 6 threes, 20 rebounds, 9 fouls, 9 turnovers, shooting 3 of 6 from the free throw stripe. For the Lady Bulldogs, 7 field goals, 6 threes, 14 rebounds, 7 fouls, 11 turnovers, shooting 6 of 12 from the free throw line. Storm Blunchley, as always, as per the usual affair, as per time permitting, you know, the big shot, the most handsome man on the face of the earth, the most incredible, funny person you'll ever meet, the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, that one was a nail-biter.
Storm, from our vantage point, it looked like Majors. That was nothing but net from the way it looked from up here, but couldn't get it to go. It was nothing but air. And Northmor survives here at home. Storm, the Lady Bulldogs had a late push in that game, especially from Majors. I believe she went on a 9-0 run by herself to get the Bulldogs back in it, but couldn't get it to go. As the stats allude, East Knox was able to get the three-point shot going. They only had 2 in the first half. They got 4 in the second half, and that's why the game was so close at the end. They were able to knock down some of their free throws, but just 11 turnovers were just too much to overcome.
And Garrett, now that you've seen kind of both these two teams in a pretty close affair, do you think the KMAC is wide open for the taking?
There's a lot of good Lady Hoop squads in the KMAC. This is a good early season tilt that we've seen, Storm. I'm sure both of these teams, they're licking their chops to see each other later in the season again, because it's going to be another close battle, especially arch rivals. We're going to see these two maybe make a deep postseason run, but they're looking for that KMAC championship, and Northmor gets the upper hand today.
Of course, and that's going to do it for today at the Castle, 43-41. Your final. Of course, I have some thank yous I need to get out of the way. Of course, thank you very much to the illustrious Garrett Parlett, providing the wonderful color commentary as well as locking down the camera operations. Thank you for our sponsors for making all of this possible for us tonight, and thank you very much to you, the fans, for watching at home, making sure keeping us company, you know, on the fan zone and things like that. But that's going to do it here from the Castle. But for now, you've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.